Well, it's one of the best family Christmas events in Nashville, and you don't even have to stand outside to enjoy it. Get cozy in your car and experience the dancing lights of Christmas.
Yes, it is officially open through January 4th, 7 days a week, and this is an event you can feel good about because it gives back. Today we welcome in Mike, the owner of the Dancing Lights of Christmas, and Liz Piercy from Ronald McDonald House Charities of Nashville. Good to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
I just love the festivity that you bring in your suits and hat and glowing shoes. I wish you guys could see those. All right, we know we love this event, family tradition of mine, but many people out there may not realize the give back element. So please share.
Yeah, sure. We've been in Middle Tennessee for 16 years now. And we've been blessed. The community's come out and supported us in big ways. So, we try to find ways to give back to the community every chance we get. And the Ronald McDonald House is one of the great charities here in Middle Tennessee. They do some really great work. And we partnered up with them 16 years ago, the very first year we were here. And we've kept the partnership going, ever since. And we've been able to raise, we were talking about it earlier, we're not sure the exact number, but it's north of $250,000 we have raised for the Ronald McDonald House. And we're blessed to be able to help those guys. Like I said, they do some really great work over there at Vanderbilt, and we're just glad to be here.
Yeah, they do amazing work. And guys, if you haven't been out there, get out there now, or at least during the holiday season. Liz, explain how this donation truly helps so many families.
Well, what we do is we sell discounted tickets to go to Dancing Lights of Christmas. And it's a $25 ticket. A regular price, it's $35. But this $25 will help underwrite the cost for a family to stay with us while they're caring for their sick child in the hospital. Also, in addition, it will help to provide a meal for a family that stays with us as well. And it's a huge gift. It's a lot of fun to get to go to this, but it's a huge gift to a lot of families and helps really to support our mission of providing medical housing for families.
And that is a steal, guys. You can load up your car with as many people that you can squeeze in there. Trust me, we've done it before. We stick them in the back of the bed of the truck. We bring blankets. It's such a fun event. And you guys also have so much more than just lights. Tell us about Santa's Village.
Yeah, we do. Obviously, there's 3 million lights, give or take one or two. But yeah, we do after the light show. We have a giant circus tent, basically, we call Santa's Village, and of course the big guy himself's in there. Petting zoo, pony rides, carnival foods, all kind of kids rides. We actually have helicopter rides you can take over the lights, which is very unique. That's also a relatively inexpensive experience over there. We try to keep everything, as relatively inexpensive as we can. Like I said, $35 a carload is pretty cheap for entertainment these days. And at $25, like you said, it's a bargain. So there's a lot to do there. You can most definitely make a whole night of it.
Okay, so for those of you who have not been to Dancing Lights of Christmas, again, you have to get there as well because it is such a great experience. When is your busiest time? And explain how it works, Mike.
Well, obviously after Thanksgiving we get a little busier. So if you can get there before Thanksgiving, you probably have the place to yourself pretty much. And then after that, if you can come through the week, that does help. You enjoy it a little better. There's no one there, compared to the weekends. Obviously the weekends are very busy. So you want to try to come through the week if you can. That'll help your experience be a little better. But basically we have 3 million lights synchronized to music. Comes through your car radio. So you pull in, you tune into our channel that we're broadcasting on. And then you'll see every single light in the place will be going, to the millisecond to the music coming through your radio. So it's a pretty unique experience. We have a bunch of different music, and the show does different things to different songs. So just because one tree's doing one thing to one song, give it 2 minutes, it'll do something totally different to the next one. So it's a pretty unique event. We started this 16 years ago, and we're the first people that started this nationwide, doing this large-scale synchronized show. And so it's a pretty unique thing, and if you haven't saw it, it's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah. Awesome. And I'm glad you give back to the community. Thank you. Thank you both for coming in and sharing.
Good to see you.
Guys, visit thedancinglightsofchristmas.com for hours and more about how they are making a difference in Wilson County.